the mighty two very big teams of the tournament. Even the last season they played together, or they played against each other. There was a huge following. Look at the crowd out there. You see everyone out there. You see them outside. It's packed.
So if we say that in the league matches, it's like a finals.
Oh yes, it is because you won't find a better. Look at that.
Right. So I think Fairmont Falcons are taking it very easy because they are off the pressure of entering the quarters.
Trust me, that is something that is what we keep talking about. But when you play against a good side, there's no way you want to give the match away in any which way, or let anything go in the opposite side's direction. Well done, Dan. That is Dan, the captain.
For a single.
And you've got Momo and Dan. Momo that he's fondly called. They call him Momo. So this is a good batting lineup against a good bowling attack. What a shot.
Been hammered down the track. And that's for a single. Basically, what is your take, Akibai, that Fairmont Falcons are already through to the quarters now? The overall pressure for this match is on Sahib Rangers.
Definitely, I agree with that. There's more pressure on Sahib, but then look at that.
Well, and that's a six.
That's
What a
Momo.
shot.
That's the might of Momo. He's a brilliant cricketer.
I think there is a purpose behind this particular order, because I think Sahib Rangers is looking at giving in the pressure early, making a huge target, and then Fairmont Falcons are going to chase it under pressure.
Look at that. He's playing it so easily, Momo. There will be a little bit of pressure on Fairmont. If anything close to 75 and above is scored over here. It's not easy chasing, trust me. It's difficult chasing.
Oh yeah, actually. So end of the first over, and the score is 12 for no loss.
Runs of the first over, Mayank.
Yeah, looks. If this is the run rate that they are going at, then we are looking at a good score of around 96 odd runs.
Look, with the kind of batting Sahib has, 96 is a gettable score, and they have Richie, they have obviously Karan Tandon himself, and the two gentlemen out there batting now. They are huge names where TPL is concerned. They are big batsmen, Danesh and Momo. And, but the thing is, the fielding and bowling of Fairmont.
Oh, that's like a good ball. A dot ball in this tournament is as good as taking a wicket.
But I believe that. But did you see the look the bowler gave Momo?
That's the heat of the moment.
Oh, wonderful. I love that. A little bit of rivalry, a little bit of...
Oh, just got saved. Now I think because of that look, Momo is looking at being more, aggressive towards playing his shots.
And you've got a great keeper like Fahim out there. He's a fantastic keeper. Good shot again. Well done by the captain, Rifa.
This looks like a serious game.
It is, trust me. I'm telling you, I'm feeling nervous out here just watching the game.
Oh, that's been nudged back down the track. And that's a single. I think again Hitesh is bowling well. The kind of experience that he gets in, he's one of the most highly rated
talked about player.
Yeah,
absolutely he is. You've seen the kind of catches that he takes. What a good shot.
I think that's the key, playing it grounded, but hitting the ball firmly so that the pressure is always there on the fielder of conceding 2 runs.
You need to run hard to create any sort of a pressure. Any sort of a pressure that you want to create on the fielding side, you need to run hard. You need to try and take those 2s. Well done again by Dan. So Danish has been very consistent with his batting. You know, he's one of those people who will anchor the innings. He will be there till the end. He will try and rotate the strike as much as possible. You don't see a lot of dot balls being played by Danish. And this man,
That's again a dot ball. So 2 dot balls in the over.
what an over, what an over.
That's a good over. Just 4 conceded of it. So the run rate has come down to 8 now.
Oh yes, it will. It will. It's going to keep fluctuating because every time Momo's there and if the ball is there to be hit, he's going to go for it. He's going to go for a 6 or a 4.
But again, if you look, Akibai, the control of the shot has to be there. It's very important because looking at the only boundary which is in front of the wicket, if the ball crosses the boundary, then it's out. What's your take on that?
Look, I know it's a format where you know you've got 8 overs. You need to try and get as many boundaries as possible. That's one thing there. But you look around you. You look at the way the ground is built or the nets. Every time the ball goes over the net, you're out. So it's so difficult to have a controlled shot. It's really difficult to control your shot. You know, you trust me. I feel every time you hit a 6, you just get lucky. You can't plan a 6 in a ground like this. It's really difficult.
Yeah, so that's the pressure that always the batsman goes through when, you know, there are death overs and 12 odd runs or maybe 16 is required in an over. That's when the situation arises and it's very difficult to play in this ground. And that's in the air and that's been dropped by Wahab.
You don't expect Wahab to do that. That is a sitter. That is a sitter.
I think during the league he had earned a lot of brownie points, but this one is a sour grape.
Oh, absolutely. Good shot
Again. Been hit and it's gone. Momo departs.
Yeah, Momo departs, walks in, Mr. Karan Tandon, the man we all want to watch. He is a player that you want to watch. You know, I was talking to Bunty in the first match, and you know I have a lot of my favorites playing in every team. So obviously Karan is there as well. You know, you are there in Playboy. Let's not forget that. You did a great job in the first match that you played. You played some 27 odd. The next match you had a hat trick. So you always contributing for the team. So this is wonderful to see people like yourselves bat well. Sometimes I sometimes wish that I could go out there and prove myself or try and express myself.
The best part about you, Akib Bhai, is that you support your team so much that even if you have to sacrifice your own role in the team, you don't care. So that's your good thing.
I'm not good batsman. Anyway, so thank you very much, Mayank. I respect and appreciate your kind words.
By KT, and he's off the mark. You know, when KT is off the mark, nudging a single, it's quite dangerous for the opposite side.
Yeah, because you never know when he's going to unleash those boundaries.
That's been nudged well, and it's a quick single. And that calls for the over. It's 20 runs in 3 overs.
21.
21, I'm sorry, in 3 overs for the loss of 1 wicket. And we should not forget that KD is there still.
Yeah, listen, look, this is the 4th over. Everything you score in this over doubles.
Yes.
So ideally they need to get as many runs as possible, even if they look at 1s and 2s. So let's try and do that. You know, try and get those 1s and 2s and...
Yeah, I think it's more sensible because, you know, in 3 overs, if the score is 21, you're already looking at 7 runs per over. And even if they are nudging, 1 run per ball, still you get a 12. So it's as good as getting 9 runs per over. In
but ideally, I feel what you need to do in the 4th over is try and target at least 10 runs in that over.
Correct.
So you get 20 out of that, you know, and without taking any risk because there's so many gaps out here for you to easily get your 2s. Look, this was a straightforward delivery, just missed by the batsman. All he had to do was stay in the crease and try and nudge it anywhere towards the covers or anywhere towards the leg side. Even a slog sweep would have helped him to get 2 runs.
Yeah, but one thing I've noticed about the Fairmont Falcons is that there are more off spinners than the leg spinners, so it gets more easier to play for the right-handed batsman.
Yes, true, absolutely. Off spin is always easy. That anything that is. It's easier for a right-hand batsman to play an off-spin. Maybe a left-handed batsman, it may get difficult. But I'm saying, the team Fairmont Falcon, they put in so much of pressure by the name alone. The team name puts you under so much of pressure that you're not taking twos. We haven't seen a single two.
Yeah, but Akibai, I think the format of the second season for TPL is such that there are new teams emerging. The last time champions Rama Tigers are almost out, so it is something to be happy about.
What a
because
good run that was. I'm
that's
sorry to
that's a
interrupt
great
you.
run.
This was the first second that we've seen. That was brilliantly run.
So they automatically get 4 runs
Absolutely. So you see there, 31 runs.
in 3.4 overs, 2 more balls to go. That's a good shot. Not out, and they're looking at a double run that's been taken by the. Oh, that's an overthrow. That's an overthrow. The bowler is running. Oh, that's just got saved.
That was exciting, Mayank.
If you look at my, I'm talking with you. It got me excited because being a cricketer.
Oh yes, these small
I love
things
these
will.
risks.
Trust me, we as cricketers, I mean, Bunty and me had a long chat about the whole thing and how we Indians love the sport and we love cricket. So we get excited with everything that happens on the pitch out there. That's how we are made. Or I think we the two things that we all have in common or we love is cricket and Bollywood. They just go hand in hand. So these are the two medias that we or sports and Bollywood. So
And
we
I'm
love it.
a big fan of both, even though I work in it, but still I'm a
Trust
I'm a
me,
fan
trust
first.
me, everyone would. We are so grateful to Mr. Sohail Khan and team Mumbai Heroes for coming and gracing us, with their team, playing those 6 odd matches in TPL. So that was a fantastic gesture by Mr. Sohail Khan. Coming back to TPL. We've always been talking about it. We've been very fortunate that there are people who are coming and watching the game. There are a lot of people waiting outside. There are a lot of people all over the ground. You look at the YouTube, huge followers on YouTube. So this is wonderful. This is exactly what we tried to create, and we are fortunate enough to have reached where we have reached. And it's just going to go a notch higher than this.
And yeah, it's a great concept, Akibai. Having a social motive to keep people fit is one thing that no other tournament has. That the main motive is to keep people fit, and I hope that you could look at other areas and cities as well in India. There's huge scope for this one.
Trust me, Mayank. This is we had a.
That's a loud appeal. Are they looking at a review?
We have a certain plan that we plan to implement very soon. Once we finish October, probably in October we will look at other pockets in the city to start Tony Premier League. So definitely it's there at the back of our mind. We are working on it, and we are going to give this platform to all the other pockets of Mumbai who can basically participate in a league like this and have your family and friends.
Look at the aggression from Wahab. After taking a wicket, he's always aggressive, and that's a good thing, which puts a lot of pressure on the batsman.
He's a super aggressive, cricketer.
So I think now Fairmont Falcons are going to forget the catch that he's dropped because he's already taken a wicket, and Zamir has replaced it with doing that in place of Wahab.
Yeah, wonderful. This is what Fairmont Falcon does. They're a fantastic unit. But coming back to Sahib Rangers, they've got tremendous batting. They've got Vishal to come. They've got 2-3 very big. TT is there. Vishal is there. They've got Amit.
Oh, that's gone! What a wicket! That's a big wicket, Akibai. Big wicket, and that's a second wicket in 2 balls.
That is huge. You don't want to see a Karan Tandon getting bowled.
We're looking at 3 wickets in 3 balls. That's what Wahab is targeting at, and it's quite a possibility because Wahab can really change things around.
No, continue. Give me 5.
Not every occasion or every match or rare sight when a Karan Tandon stumps.
Bunty, I'm eagerly waiting for this 3rd ball. Wahab on a hat-trick. Will it be a hat-trick for Wahab? Oh, just got saved.
Stumping chance.
Almost, Bunty.
Stumping chance.
Huge pressure on Sahib Rangers. They have to make a good target for Fairmont Falcons to chase it. Miscued, that's a single.
That was a big,
39 for 3 wickets.
and
4 overs to go.
the third wicket was a big wicket. Karan bowled Wahab.
Last over, go for it.
So both the top players from both the teams involved in that wicket. Wahab the bowler, Karan the batsman.
So what's your take, Bunty? 3 overs to go, and the score is 39, pretty
Well, it
achievable.
Yes, absolutely. Until when KT was there, you know he can change the game any moment. But then back-to-back wickets and the big wicket of Karan. Pressure on Sahib Rangers.
Oh, that was a clean Yorker. This is like really shocking. You know, Fairmont Falcons coming up with Yorkers in this format is something to really grave about.
And that's what pressure can do to you when your big batsman is back in the hut. That's what happens.
Well, I think that the batsmen are playing on the back foot. That's why a full toss ball is being made into a Yorker. That's nudged down for a single.
A better shot there.
So what's your take, Bunty? What score can we look at at the end of 8 overs?
I was looking at a 75. I always look at 75. That's the best bet for the bowling side. Sorry, for the batting side when they have runs on board. And 75 is a good score. Full toss.
I think Vishal is in pressure. He's not able to time the ball well. I've seen 4 balls and he's obviously gotten 2 runs, but the pressure of losing Karan's wicket is definitely seen on the batsman.
Absolutely. So VV on strike again, not ready. Dead ball. So excitement getting better of things. The keeper is turning things around here. As I said,
And that's bowled him. I told you that looking at Vishal, he wasn't very confident playing those shots, was miscuing it for the singles, and now if you see, he's clearly been bowled to a delivery which you could have nudged down for a single.
talking about nudging for a single, I don't think VV was absolutely happy about that delivery.
Looking
So,
at the score, I think 60 would be difficult too.
5.5, absolutely right, Mayank. 43, loss of 4 wickets.
I think that's the pressure of Karan Tandon losing his wicket for Sahib Rangers.
And I think it would be even more exciting if we see Wahab's back early. Let's see what.
Oh, that's a good shot, and it's nudged down for a single again.
Yes, that could have been a 2. Not the best of arms on the boundary. That could have been pressed for 2 at the situation that Sahib Rangers is in.
So end of the over, and it's 44 for the loss of 4 wickets in 6 overs.
12 legal deliveries. So can this be a low-scoring thriller?
Looking at Fairmont Falcons, they're looking pretty relaxed, pretty calm. At the starting of the game, if you would have seen, there was tension mounting up between both the sides. But yes, now I think they're looking pretty relaxed.
Absolutely. And also when Wahab dropped the catch, a sitter, we thought as much the pressure was telling. But then the return of Wahab taking Karan's wicket.
Bunty, I have a very strong feeling that it's going to be a low-scoring game with a lot of wickets tumbling towards the second innings as well.
Enjoying that already, Mayank. In the air, shot. Wahab doesn't go for the throw.
I think again Wahab is in pressure because he's already lost a chance while dropping a catch.
Absolutely, but he's redeemed himself with the wicket of Karan. But knowing Wahab, he's always hits. He hates to lose a chance, and wow, we almost
And
had a
the
comedy
runner
of errors
stumbled there, yeah, losing his bat. I think he put his bat first in the crease and then dived. So that's a good moment to see. Maybe the cameraman can show the replay again.
He was still shot after a nice David Deha dive.
And actually, it's out. It's out. He's gone.
It was just water break.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's so much of excitement in
Yeah,
our
I know,
commentary
I
box
know.
here.
I know.
Everything is happening here.
Comedies of errors from the runner as well as from us.
Absolutely. Just given a chance, Mayank and me will be running all round St. Andrews turf to play. 6.2, what do we have now? Good looking shot!
And it's out.
Sunny doesn't drop those. Rarely you see Sunny dropping anything.
That's pressure mounting on Sahib Rangers. They've lost their 5th wicket, and I think they have to get a target of at least 60 to 65 to be in the game, because looking at the score 46 for 5, it's I think Fairmont's game.
The box office seat at the moment belongs to Fairmont Falcons. Can be a chance. No. Safe. So the new batsman is Tarun Taktani, aka TT. What can he do here?
I think he was also, he was bid really well in the auctions, and a lot of expectations on Sahib Rangers. Oh, that's been hit hard, and that's 4. That's a good shot from Tarun in pressure, facing his first ball and hitting it for a 4.
Good looking shot. Confidence once he hit it.
And Sahib Rangers, they crossed the 50 mark, and it's 51 for 5. Oh, that's bowled him.
What a comeback!
What a comeback. 7 overs, 51 for 5. 1 over to go. Let's see what Sahib Rangers can manage in the last over.
Full toss ball. In the slot to be hit. He backed himself there. But then, like the bowlers, you miss, I hit.
And anyways, you can't take a chance with Fairmont Falcons, because their bowlers are bang on target.
They are, but I don't think Sahib Rangers have anything stopping them, because right now they need everything, and they have to throw everything, including the kitchen sink. 51, 7 overs, 6 deliveries, Mayank.
I think, Bunty, if they manage 9 or 10 runs more, a psychological figure of 60-61 is still competitive.
And Wahab's back early in the game. We have a match on our hands then.
Yeah, like I said, I have a very strong feeling that wickets are going to tumble in the second innings, because if you see at the first innings, wickets are still tumbling. Okay, that's a single. Again, the shot is miscued because of the pressure that KT went early.
Well, we can add that all the time till Sahib Rangers are batting. That's what.
52. Good shot, good shot.
Good shot, that's a single.
Wahab on the boundary, runs back with the ball. No throw. So that man backs himself up to run from
Happy
the
to
boundary.
have
and make-
Akibai in the last over. I think we should take his views on the last over of what is the exact score that could be defendable for Sahib Rangers.
Look, I'll tell you what, at a time like this, when there's so much of pressure, even a 60 can be defended. We've seen that. So, what a good shot.
Good shot, but it's
Well, Hitesh is not going to drop those, Mayank.
yeah, I think the fielders that they have, at the boundary line, they're pretty amazing. They're not dropping any of the catches. I think there's been around 4 or 5, wickets which has gone at the boundary line. Bunty.
That is true. Like Akibai said, the best fielders have to be on the boundary.
Good shot, Bunty. That was a good shot. So, Amrish doing a good job out there.
So you can see that Wahab, that man backs himself up. He can run from the boundary to the wicket and affect a run out.
Let's see, there's a 6 coming here.
Well, 56 to get 8 overs. Low score, but this again can be a tricky score.
Look, we've had these small totals. 56 somehow has always been one of those jinx total.
There were
And-
2 matches that were turned around on 56.
So this is going to happen again. Trust me, Bunty. It's going to happen again. It's going to happen every time. Every time you score somewhere in the range of 50s and between 50 and 60, you are in that zone whether you want to hit out or you want to take singles. So that is the thing that gets you, gets you a little puzzled and stuff like that. But
But then the fielding has to be bang on. We know Karan can change things too.
well, I don't know. I really fail to understand with the kind of batting lineup Sahib Rangers have. They have just not come good as a batting unit. In patches. Maybe the one match in against Circus where they scored 100 odd runs, where Karan scored some 68 runs, was the only match that we could see the glimpses of what Karan Tandon can do. But after that, it's just not gone their way. So let's hope maybe they can turn it around with their fielding.
But then again, like you said earlier, this is what TPL can do to you. The best of best can be under.
हॉलिडे होम लेने के लिए आपके दिमाग में गोवा, लोनावला या फिर अलीबाग जैसे ऑप्शंस होंगे।
जी हाँ,
लेकिन जब थाने के पास जमीन की ओनरशिप के साथ सरप्राइजिंग बजट में अपना विला मिल जाए, तो कोई और ऑप्शन क्यों चुनना?
The White Villas, designed by Suzanne Khan and developed by St. Angelo's VN.
Some exciting game out here, of exciting finish, a close finish. Let the match go to the last over or probably the last ball.
Well, I would love that.
Now, that would be the best thing.
And we have Sunny who's going to open the batting. Oh, Sunny will be running. No, he will be on strike. Yes, he will be on strike. Will face the first delivery. Sunny, we know, good looking batsman. We've not really spoken about him, but he is a game changer. He goes all the way to the end. You know then that's victory once he stays there. So we need tight fielding and good bowling from Sahib Rangers to turn this to an exciting game. First ball, Sunny on strike. So that would be one declared. What I could say, that was not a clean hit from Sunny. Dot ball. Ooh. That could have been dot ball number 2. So the bowling is looking good. They got a... that a chance? Was that a chance?
Was an edge, a definite edge. We could hear the sound.
There was a sound. So pressure telling on the keeper.
We need to change the keeper.
Once again. Captain is not happy. Keeper changed. Danish comes in. So 4 balls, 3 runs. Misfield will give them 2 runs. That is not a happy sight.
Can't win a match, giving away so many easy singles and losing, your easy runs behind the keeper. I mean, where the keeper is from the keeper's end.
And Sunny's wicket is an important wicket. He was under pressure in the first over, but then those 2 runs, you saw it was not.
See,
The
they
run was not
haven't-
taken off. It was a leg by. So
You know-
Sunny, to some amount, is under pressure as well.
You have Fahim with him batting with Sunny. They both are fantastic cricketers, and they have the danger man, the madman they call Wahab Barudgar. We've all seen what that man can do. So I don't think so. There's any pressure on Fairmont Falcons, Bunty.
Well, after saying that, let's see if Sahib Rangers can turn this to a game, a tight game, or maybe even win it.
We would love to see an interesting match, a good close finish. That is all that I would like to see.
We would like to see that.
I second that, brother. We would like to see.
Now that is what we are talking about. I
big
told
wicket,
you,
what a big
Sunny
man.
looked under pressure.
Here comes Wahab Barudgar. Are we seeing something different from what we can actually see on the screen? 56 runs.
Like I said, Akibhai and Bunty, that I can figure out quick wickets tumbling. So it's already 1.1 overs and 6 runs on the board, and already they've lost their very big player, Sunny.
Sunny is a big player.
What if that the pressure is mounting onto Wahab, and maybe he miscues it.
Well, his miscue more than ever. He will just, as we've seen him batting, he plays it dead. Oh, he plays it dead and takes the single. Puts the pressure on the fielder earlier. He wants to get off the mark.
That's a good shot. And look at Wahab.
Oh!
Nice one, John. Good throw, John.
What's your take, Akibhai, that maybe Wahab can, try for 100 meters for the Indian squad?
See, there's only one man who can beat Wahab in a 100-meter race. Wahab himself. Nobody can run faster than that guy.
Reminds me of the dialogue from the film Sultan.
He's a fantastic cricketer. But somehow Mayank, Bunty, I feel the field placement is really not up to the mark. The key players are not in the right spots. Now I think Danish going back to that particular spot, because that's where the runs go.
Yeah, I think that there are a lot of gaps on the field which has been set by the captain. Maybe he could look at more attacking approach, because anyways the score is low.
Bunty, you think
What can I say? This match is turned on its head.
Well, that's the icing on the cake for more pressure, because like I said, if Wahab goes early, then Sahib Rangers is in for a short chance. Now look at the dugout of Fairmont Falcons. There's a enormous pressure on them. If you see the replay, he stepped forward and missed it, and he's gone.
He missed it completely. Wee, who dropped the catch in the first over.
Well,
And he made it up for all of that.
one falcon goes and the other big falcon comes in. Hitesh.
Talking about a big falcon coming in, Mayank has been here with somebody. He just predicted earlier, before we started, to see Wahab's back. This is what has exactly happened.
Oh, I don't know. His predictions have come true right from the start. He had this, intuition that the match is going to turn, and trust me, with those 2 big wickets, Sunny and Wahab Barudgar, couldn't get better than that.
Now, if you see, Akibhai, that the score is pretty much similar to the first innings that the Sahib Rangers had scored. So it's 6 runs per over. But the big thing is that they've lost 2 big wickets, and now the pressure is mounted back on Fairmont Falcons, because in 6 overs now they require another 44 runs. So we are looking at 8 runs per over from here.
Well, Mayank, I would want to ask you a question. What is going to happen here? Wicket?
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a wicket. That's a wicket again. Oh, that's missed. That was a third wicket that we could have looked at. Misfield from the fielder. Bad running by the batsman. So overall, this particular ball is all about bad approach.
Come on, get.
That's a good shot. And single. So 2 balls have already gone. 1 dot ball, 13 runs on the board for the loss of 2 wickets.
Situation. We had Wahab dropping a catch earlier in the innings for Sahib Rangers. The run out goes begging. Good backing up. Good backing up.
Great backup. Great backup.
This looks like a cracker of a game.
That's a dead ball. Danish all charged up. Hitesh looks under pressure because all the shots that he's played is played behind the wicket. That's a single.
That will do his confidence world of good. So
2.4 overs, 15 is the score, pardon me, and 2 wickets. That's an important thing that Sahib Rangers have achieved. Oh, that was in the air. Shout for catch. Just short of the bat.
chance. We saw Momo could have left just a little earlier when the shot was hit. He was a bit slow. He could have made it, I guess.
Very good over from Danish, conceding only 5 runs off it. It's 17 for the loss of 2 wickets in 3 overs. And now is the most important over of the game.
The Dhamal over. Every run is double, and every wicket is -5.
Now I would like to ask you a question, Bunty. What if Fairmont Falcons lose a wicket in this over?
Well, that will make it even more exciting.
Would it be the last nail in the coffin? And what better way to give over to the guy himself, Karan Tandon, KT as we all know him. And this is a pressure over, Akibhai.
He didn't make it count with the bat. Can he do it with the ball? Ooh.
Tremendous amount of pressure, Bunty. Every run is doubled in this over. What Sahib would want is a wicket at this point of time.
He's got his fielders on top. Good bowling, good bowling. Is that thinking right from the batsman?
Well,
This is the over where you have to play it safe. Singles will be happy because not a big score. You know wickets have gone down. And that looked like an experiment shot. -5 if the wicket went down.
Looking at Fahim batting, he's also looking under tremendous pressure. Oh, that's a really nice ball, because you know, just nudging it down for a single, you already have a dot ball. 3 balls are already done, and the score is 21. So they are still playing under 6 runs per over, Akibhai.
yeah, I don't know. You don't expect somebody like Team Fairmont Falcon to take the kind of pressure that that look pretty close to a nick.
The keeper was confident. The keeper was confident there. But no one else supporting him. So change in field from the captain.
What if it's a catch?
Ooh. Close call. Everything happening here.
What is it with you, Mayank, today? Everything is coming true. That almost went through Karan Tandon's hand. That was hit hard, nevertheless, but then you expect people to take those, like Karan.
There's another delivery. Mayank can still be right.
Yeah, but at the starting of the game, Bunty, you asked me. I told you my heart says Sahib Rangers, but mind is saying Fairmont Falcons, and it is pretty coming true.
Attacking. Karan bowls over.
If you see at Wahab still getting out off the field, he's still very very active. Being in the dugout and trying to confuse the fielders.
You call him up middle of the night, he will tell you what exactly happened in the match. That's the passion that man has for the game.
Now looking at the score, 4 overs, 25 for the loss of 2 wickets. That's pretty tight for both the teams. So I think Akibai, whoever keeps their nerves here, are going to take the match.
Yeah, it's all about keeping your nerves, trying to be calm in a situation like this. When you've lost a big wicket like Wahab, Sunny, you need to be calm. But anything above 7 runs and over, where you finish with your 4th over, where everything is doubled, is a pressure situation. So let's see how they can come out of this, Bunty. Do you think Fairmont can scrape through from your end? From your own?
Last ball finish. Yeah.
Well, I said that as well. We all are. Should still be a good contest.
Akibai,
Every run is cheered. Every wicket. The dugouts are where the camera has to be.
now that's bad bowling because the pressure has been created. All you need to do is just bowl in the right places. Is that a nick? No, it just got saved. That's the line that Sahib Rangers is looking at from the bowler, and I think he should stick to the basics.
Very well played.
I think even Bunty, looking at the way Fairmont is approaching this game, they are looking at singles. But what if the pressure mounts on them, and at the end of 2 overs, maybe we are looking at a score of 18 or 19 runs required?
In the first game as well, they took it nice and easy, but just for a moment over, there was pressure until the boundary came in.
That's been bowled well, and another dot ball for Fairmont Falcons. Pressure is mounting because you are standing at a score of 28 for 2. Oh, he tried approaching it. That's a dead ball.
Dead ball, so much excitement over a nothing delivery. Everything happening here.
Well,
Sahib Rangers versus Fairmont Falcons.
Well, that's the craze between these two teams. They are at every ball. You don't know where the match is going. First innings, we saw that the match was completely towards Fairmont Falcons. Now, at the middle of second innings, we are looking at Sahib Rangers as the favorite.
That was
The air.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, he's gone! He's gone! What a wicket! That's a big wicket. Hitesh, run out! There is a huge pressure mounting between the players of Fairmont Falcons. Look at that, Bunty.
Well. What happened there? Yes, no. Wicket. So like I said, when Fairmont Falcons were in the box seat, the box office seat, right now it's looking different. So meetings happening between the batsmen. Team talk between the fielding side. Right now. we
Well,
have a
Bunty,
great
like I
game
said,
on hand.
4.4 overs and wickets gone. Oh, that was in the air. Pressure mounting on Fairmont Falcons. But that's a quick 2 runs.
Can that be 2? No, says the runner, Sunny. Zamir, the batsman. So like we all wanted, we are getting a close game. The top batsmen are back in the hut.
I told you, Bunty, if that's the scenario, then we are looking in for a cracker of a match, and that's where we are standing right now.
Absolutely right. He said it and now we're seeing it. Messages have been flowing in and out on my cell phone. Mayank. We have Hussain from Bhaijan.
That's
telling
quick
me-
fielding from the fielder. It's just a single.
Full toss ball.
Oh my god, look at the pressure mounting on the batsman. Full toss ball, and they missed it.
Not even a single on that. Well played. Ooh. That almost carried to the player.
Yeah, again, you know, if you see today batting from the Fairmont Falcons, a lot of shots are in the air.
Misfield and safe.
Good running, good running, good running.
This is a tricky score. 56. 2 games have gone down to the wire on the similar score. There's another one going down the wire. That's dead and wide. So a run. This is not required from Sahib Rangers' point of view. And that's a no ball.
My god, that's a sitter. You know, conceding these extra runs are taking pressure off Fairmont Falcons, and really it's not required.
Plus a free hit.
I think Zamir is going to go for it because, you know, it's a no ball and no pressure. Let's see
And-
what happens.
And Zamir is the one who can clean hit. He can take it for a maximum. VV under pressure.
Oh, that's miscued. He just got saved. I think there's a lot of pressure off, you know, Vishal, because if you see, he stopped thrice before bowling this ball, and I think he would thank his stars for not being hit for a 6.
The safest place and the best place to be right now is in the com box.
Oh, that's again a dot ball. My God, what is Fairmont Falcons doing? I think in the whole innings that they've been playing, they've at least missed around 10 balls.
10 balls, 10 singles. That would
That's
make a
like
hell of
almost
a
2 overs,
difference.
Bunty.
That would have been 10 runs. They would be cruising home if they had those singles.
Like I said, Bunty, any score between 18 to 19 in 2 overs is going to be a cracker. We are looking at 16 runs in 2 overs, and so it is pretty much close to what I predicted.
Who's going to go home? Who's going to be victorious?
Momo, the trusted man of Sahib Rangers, he's been given the, you know, responsibility to bowl the 7th over. Like 6 runs maybe in this over can change the course of the game, because then in the last over we are looking at 10 runs, and that's still not been achieved in whole innings, even the 4th over.
I cannot challenge this man. Whatever he has said has come true. Whatever he touches has turned to gold.
I think I should have asked for man of the series maybe for myself.
Is Akbar, is Danish.
That's a good shot, and it's gone for a 6. Beautiful shot from Zamir. There he goes, and it's a beautiful shot down the ground for a 6.
Full toss ball. This has turned things a little bit around.
Now it's
10 runs to get.
it's turned around drastically because we are looking at now 10 runs of 11 balls. The pressure is off.
Easy single.
Maybe a wicket now is what is needed by Sahib Rangers to come back in the game, otherwise it's game over. Again a dot. This is I think the 11th dot ball of the innings. Quick running between the wickets. You know, Sunny is always quick between the wickets, and we are looking at 8 more runs of 8 balls. What a catch by Delhi! That's a sitter!
Was that a sitter, Mayank?
That's a sitter, like I said, that if a wicket goes here, then it's huge pressure on Fairmont Falcons, and that's what exactly has happened, because we are now looking at 7 runs of the last over.
And just once again, this man has proved it to be right. He's just said a wicket could have turned things around, and a wicket.
And it's one of the best catches of the tournament, and again, who else better to do it than Karan Tandon?
He's leading by example. If not with the bat, if not with the ball, he will field, he will save the runs, he will take the catches.
I'm looking at, you know, losing quick wickets here, quick running between the wickets, because it is 7 runs which is required in the last over. Look at the replay, what a catch.
Wow. Once again, the target of 56, taking it all the way.
That's 2. That's 2.
That's
quick
sloppy
between the
fielding.
wicket, and that's the 2 runs. That's loose fielding by the fielder there. Quite loose. Look at the energy in the ground.
That should have been stopped. You
5
know,
balls, 5 runs required. It's anyone's game here. It's getting tighter and tighter.
strike once again. Full toss ball. Was that a chance?
That's a good gap, and again that's 2 runs. So now we are looking at 3 runs from 4 balls. A dot is what is required, and if a wicket is lost here, then it's anyone's game.
Well, they could have saved the single in the earlier delivery. 7.1. That was
man of
went
the moment.
through the hands of the fielder.
Man of the moment, Zamir, I'm sorry.
There'll be another 2, easy 2.
And they have
Field is
leveled
up.
the score. Three balls, 1 required. I think it's Zamir who's, you know, taken the cake away from Sahib Rangers' hands. They were about to eat it, and here's Zamir come. Dropped again! My God, what a sitter! And that comes to the end of the innings. Fairmont